Hello and good afternoon, everybody. My name is Vaibhav and I'm the founder of IIM Skills. I'm going to host this content writing orientation class for Aarti, Bhavna, Natasha, Sejal, Shiva, Shwarali, Thomas, and Vinod Menon. Hi to all once again. Before we guys begin, I am writing hi to everybody in the chat box. Can you please acknowledge that you're all able to hear my voice loud and clear? And you guys can see the screen as well. Thank you, Aarti, for the quick acknowledgement. Thanks, Bhavna. Thanks, Shwali. Shwarali, sorry, difficult to pronounce, but yes, I will be able to. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So let me quickly create an agenda for the lesson today. In this class, guys, I'm going to help you to understand what is content writing as an industry. So what we will do, we will understand the industry overview. We are going to understand the market requirements, or we are going to understand, you can say, the expectations from the content writers in the market, any kind of a brand that they actually keep. Then I'm also going to talk about how you can go ahead and fulfill those requirements. So overall, you will understand the industry. I will also be talking about two sources of income one content writer can generate, and those who have generated in the past as our alumni. And the most important part is how. So what are those practices, what you have to do, and what it takes to be there or to start with those revenue resources for yourself. We will be talking about those services as well. I am also going to help you to understand the overall time investment you need to give to become a good content writer, or you can say famous content writer. So we will be talking about long-term vision with content writing industry. I'm also going to talk about an overview of IIM Skills Content Writing Master Program. Why is that we're the most respected content writing institution out there? What are the secret ingredients that we use here to deliver content writing master course? And if you pursue a course here, what are the advantages? What do you get as a special service? We'll talk about that as well. In the end, we are going to keep an open Q&A round, and you guys can go ahead and ask me questions related to your career, job, businesses, freelancing, work from home, anything related to content writing. You can feel free to ask me those, and I would love to help. So we'll keep this open Q&A in the end, right? Before I share my next slide with you guys, I have a quick question to ask. All the people, those who are live with me, including Aarti, Bhavna, Natasha, Rashmi, Sejal, Shwarli, Thomas, Vinod, Asha, and somebody named Salma. Why do you think in the industry, people, they hire content writers? Why brands hire content writers? What are the core expectations? What are the core objectives? What are the main motives behind hiring any kind of a writer for any kind of a business in the market today in this digital world? Whatever understanding you have so far received based on your research, based on your internet research, based on the learnings you have received from friends, family members, colleagues, or anybody, just help me to understand so that I can understand that where exactly you are from the understanding point of view at this stage. So everybody, I'll give you guys 40 seconds to please go ahead and in the chat box mention this, that why do you think brands, they hire content writers? So 40 seconds to everybody. And the one who can type fast is the one who is eligible to become a good content writer. That is the first requirement. Better language and visibility as per Mr. Menon. Okay. Others in the chat box. To present themselves to the targeted audience. As per Aarti, very good. How about others? Words make an impact. In a digital world, the first touch point would be what they see online, the major part of it in a way that makes sense to the target audience, as per Bhavna. Very good. Thomas says, information regarding services and the product. Sejal says, to acquire a customer, attracted media designs, increasing web traffic. Okay. Salma says, better content writing, need to grab marketing and business opportunities. Okay. Producing quality content according to Rasmi, content can market and give a perspective to the brand. Better representation and conveying the idea behind the brand to the people, as per Natasha. Awesome. So I think you are all very close to what exactly brands expect. But however, I'm going to help every person to understand today the market. Now, majorly, if you look at, industry is expecting only three core objectives from content writers. These objectives are online acquisition of a customer, lead generation, or brand building. Let me help you with some great examples. As I said, online sales, lead generation, and brand building. Now, these are core objectives for majorly every kind of an organization. However, there are few organizations such as, let's say, a publication house, let's say Times of India. They may hire you only for, let's say, releasing a press release, articles, all such types of job. Let's say you're going to get hired for an agency and they take care of, let's say, SOP writing services. That's statement of purpose. Okay. Now, that kind of a job profiles are there in the market, but very limited in number. So you can say 1% market are around these services that's like these, and then majorly 99% market, they hire people only for these core purposes. Okay. Now let's understand with some great examples what I'm actually trying to create here. How online sales can be done by a writer, how lead generation is going to be done by a writer, and how brand building will be done by a writer. I am a writer. My job is to go ahead and create a content. However, see, you need to understand the background for any organization is this. They are looking forward to sell a product. Now, which all companies are into a companies like Flipkart, like Amazon, companies like, let's say, Big Basket. Now, what happens is, let's say you're searching for iPhone 11 and you would like to buy this device. So what you will do, you will either open an app, mobile application of Amazon. Otherwise, what you will do, you will go ahead and open this website that's called amazon.in. And here in the search box, this part, you may write iPhone 11. In front of you, if you have a product, let's say this iPhone 11, 64 GB, you're getting at this price. You like the color, you will click here and you're going to add to cart and buy the product. Correct? That's the way it works, right? Now let's understand how content writers are going to help this organization. Now, the one who has designed this page is actually a front-end developer. That guy is a designer. Images are designed by graphic designer. And this overall product page is being created by a content team. All right, understood? But that's one case. So there are, let's say, 10,000 products with this website. So they're going to list down 10,000 product, job is over. That's one part of it. However, let's understand this type of audience. If you look at Amazon, this type of audience stands for direct traffic. Means an organization, if somebody is searching about a product or a service from a particular website, means the person is bound to buy. Amazon is not bothered about whether this person will buy from Amazon or not, because this person already has an application, and that's why he or she has opened the application directly on the mobile device. Otherwise, this person is aware about it that amazon.in is the website, and there on their search system, they have searched for iPhone 11. So this audience is bound to buy. This is one scenario. Second scenario is some people, they use a term called iPhone 11, and they use this term for search engines search that's called Google, Yahoo, Bing. So people, those who Google a term iPhone 11, let's figure out a volume that how many people actually do this. The result says iPhone 11. This is our national flag, India. 1.8 million times is being searched there on internet. Now for a brand like Amazon, Chroma, Flipkart, what's the core objective? To sell the product. Are you with me? Now, how people are going to buy out of this 1.8 million search volume from the internet, not on their portals? They say 6 lakh people they click at organic results. We'll talk about it in a minute. 310,000 people, they click at paid advertisements. 50% people, 50% audience, they do not click anywhere for this particular product I'm talking about. Now, what's a job profile of a content writer in this kind of a case? Now, let's understand if you're being hired for a brand called Amazon or Chroma, they want that you run these advertisements. So can you see this from Apple A till this black K? These are 60 characters, 6060. This is called title. If I click here, I'll be moving to a landing page. This particular page stands for landing page, okay? Now, the one again is the one who has designed this page is a front-end developer. But the one who has created this particular content copy and this advertisement copy is a job of a copywriter. A copywriter job is to go ahead and make a copy in a way that other person should straight away click here and to buy and should be able to go ahead and make a purchase. The one who has created this ad is a job of a digital marketer, but the content creation team is the one, those who are going to take care of this part. Understood? Is this clear? On the other side, pay attention to this. Can you see this number? Apple, Apple. Then can you guys see this GSM Arena, Amazon.in, right? Now, 610,000 people, they click at these organic results. You need to understand, when I have Googled a term called iPhone 11 with internet, means company like Google, within 0.76 seconds, they have these types of results available, some billion results available with them on this particular search. Google only showcase results of those guys on page number 1, that too with rankings like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 8, right? And the more above ranking you have, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, you are likely to get maximum number of people click. So people, those who are like this, 6 lakh plus people, a job of a content writer is to ensure the product pages, let's say in this case, iPhone 11 page that you have created, should be appreciated by Google or search engines so that they can trust and showcase your content to the person whosoever is searching around this particular term called iPhone 11. So there are web master guidelines that we call again in the world of SEO, search engine optimization, that it's not just about writing. You must know how to write for the web so that your content can appear there on page number 1. And if that happens, what do you get as a brand? You get clicks. And from clicks, what do you get? Likely to get sales, acquisition of a customer. Because as a brand, for Amazon, the most important thing is to sell. They are not looking forward to go ahead and give you counseling like we did it. In the case of IIM Skills, you've been counseled by people for free, right? That this course is this, that course is that, right? So there is no counseling, no human touch. You're not going to a Chroma retail store. It's all online, no human interaction. It's just that a person will visit. If the budget is into the person's pocket, this person will immediately buy a product and we will deliver the model, whether it is iPhone 11, 13, 14, whatever. Quick guess that you're all able to relate. Step number 1, type of business, first type of a business. Yes, no, in the chat box from everybody. Now, 70 to 80% of the market is around lead generation. Now, this is one of a question that people ask me again and again, that how am I going to help a brand to generate a lead? You need to understand content has 4 forms to distribute. A content one can generate in a form like text, voice, today it's podcast, it's emerging like anything, videos, and images, also infographics. These are 4 forms of content distribution. All right. Depending upon wheresoever your audience is, let's say your audience is all at Instagram. Maybe they are all engaging with reels. So content will be created in a form of videos and you will create that. Now you need to understand how this particular process works. The process is an organization, those who are into service-based, let's say IIM Skills is an institution. We are into a service-based model. Now my audience is at a channel called YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Quora, article reading, review sites, and everywhere they are distributed, right? My content writing team is to do actually one part called a research and figure out that where exactly they are. And the process, the funnel here is, the process is what they follow. They first figure out that, okay, there is a company named IIM Skills. Then they read reviews, right? Typically, they go to YouTube or some other website, so they read reviews. Some of them also attend or participate in a demo class like we are doing right now. And finally, what happens is they buy and then we deliver, right? And when we make them happy, we again take this particular thing from these guys, right? So that's the cycle. Now you need to understand in the industry, a content writer job is to go ahead and help a brand to capture maximum number of potential leads around a service or product that they are offering. Now the process will be, let's say, percentage of you might have searched for content writing career, content writing books, content writing salary, content writing courses, that too in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, online, best certifications, this, that. And then what each and every institution, like we are there are some other competitors too in the market. Each one of us have asked you only for one thing. The one thing was that you download the brochure and give me your name, email, and phone number. And that you did. You download my free guide, give me your name, phone number, and email. And that you did. We asked you attend a free demo class, but you need to give me your name, number, and email. What you did, you've given that. And we have invited you for the same. Now, given the fact that I know, and we are tracking you everywhere, so we know that who actually landed to this particular website and from which page. So we know if you're actually searching for a career, we have done your profiling before. With that profiling, what do you get, or what we get? We get a qualified customer or a prospect who can be our customer. Then our counseling team, they will call and guide you further, right? Now, the best part is that in this entire group of 20 people, those who are online with me, there is no one participating in the demo class who is interested to attend a machine learning course, correct? All of you are interested to attend or pursue a training around or a career around content writing. So if this orientation will make sense in your life, you're likely to buy either today or tomorrow, whether from us or somewhere else, wherever you get better service. But that's the process. Able to relate? So our content writer's job is, or any organization that too in a service-based industry, their job is to go ahead and create a content, create their brand presence, and finally encourage the person to feel comfortable and provide the details like name, number, email. First, you might have also noticed one part, guys, and participate in this one. While you have searched for content writing course, you might have seen 7-8 different websites, right? And you might have given your contact details to one or maximum two, right? Because they made you that, okay, you can trust these brands. Are you all with me, able to relate what I'm trying to share here? So in the industry, 90%, 70, 80, 90% of businesses are into B2C, service-based models. They capture leads. Understand this part. You might have noticed Naukri.com. Have you ever applied for a job with this portal called Naukri.com? What's this Naukri.com? It's basically a lead caption portal. Do you know what's the job? What's the business model of Naukri.com? Anybody? Let's say you're searching for a job. You search for content writing job. You'll get Naukri. They will ask you upload your resume, right? Now, Naukri, they do not provide any kind of a job. Who is actually providing your job there? So they are HR consultants. Do you know this? These consultants, they buy data from Naukri. These are leads for those guys, right? They buy data for those guys who are content writers. Then they call you, they qualify your requirements according to the company requirement they have. Then they schedule your interviews. And if you get placed, if you get placed there in those organizations, they get their commission from the company. That's 1 month of your salary. You will get your salary, but that's the model. Able to relate, everybody? Quick yes, no, maybe. Now, what's the job model of Naukri? What are their content writers doing? They create their brand presence that you search for any service. They encourage you that increase your chances of getting a job 90%, upload your latest resume. That's it. And with that resume, that's a data, and they sell that data at lakhs of rupees beyond what you think. What's the job profile? Okay, so no matter whichever organizations you're going to get or participate with, your job is to finally go ahead and either help them to generate a lead, or acquire a customer. And the last part is develop a brand or create brand image in someone's mind that they can always remember you. Now, how that particular thing works. How many of you are active user with a site called Quora? How many of you actively use Quora? Quick acknowledgement in the chat box. Nancy, you are using Quora. Very good. Any other person in the group? You do, right? So you might have noticed one part. Let's say you have a core interest in a word called politics. Let's say. Before you set up your Quora profile, Quora asks you to go ahead and share that what are you interested in reading or sharing. Then you have to select education, politics, science, such types of subjects. Then based on your site behavior, you've been getting notifications by Quora. You get emails. Let's say you're reading about how was your day today, or can you share something that made your day, or some kind of words, motivational thing. And you are one of those who digest motivational content every day. You will start receiving those types of emails. Let's say you have said that I'm interested in politics. You are located in a part called, north part of India, that's called Punjab. Now you'll be getting a lot of emails around political parties that they will never ever ask you to vote. The process will be, let me explain. Let's say there is one ruling chief minister, other one is a, let's say, as a nominee from one political party. Now they both will go ahead, they will create a content, a storyline in a way to motivate you about this chief minister face, that this person is a very, very good person for your state. Vote for him or her, elect them as your chief minister. If that happens, we have these kind of plans for you. And the call to action will not be any kind of that you vote for this party. No. What they actually do, they feed that information to the people, those who are interested in a world called politics. Now, if you're interested in politics, you will have a habit of talking about it at least once in a day. Whether you are sitting in a group of people, whether you are out in the gym, park, or anywhere, you will talk about them. So you are actually the one who will spread free of cost word of mouth. And you know what? In that backstage thing, you will have that impression every time that, okay, let's consider this party for one time. So that's the way people, they use content writers to write great storyline and develop a brand. Another great way is, today we are all in a digital world, right? Let's say you all are using same IP address, 19 people, those who are online with me, you're all using same mobile IP address. Okay. Percentage of you have visited two sites, let's say around XYZ, for a course called content writing. Let's say 5 of you out of 19. 14 have not. So let's minus this number. So let's say 5 have been to organizations, those who are into content writing courses. And 14 of you have been to something else. You may notice these 5 people, that whether you are using Instagram now, whether you are using Facebook now, whether you're using any kind of a site, what are you actually getting? You're getting a notification around these institutions again and again. Am I correct? You might have noticed that you're getting new batch starting, or best courses, best batch starting, certifications, all around content writing. With the same IP address, these 14 people, these 14 people, they're not going to get anything related to what you are actually getting. Anybody in the group have noticed this part, that you've been retargeted by the brands again and again? In the same group, quick yes, no, maybe. What brands are actually doing right now? Now, for you guys, you've been targeted because they're targeting you as per the behavior. As per your behavior, you've been actually targeted by these brands so that you can consider that, okay, they are better. And that's the way this brand building part works. And content writer's job is to go ahead, and every time you're going to get a new content, because that's the funnel that they've created. Their job is to go ahead and create that brand image in a way, write a storyline in a way, or move the other person in a way that you should feel motivated and you can go ahead and take the action. And the action can be lead generation, and then finally buy, or straight away buy, depending upon whatsoever the model is. I hope we are all clear now that these are 3 core objectives in the market. Any content writer will be fulfilling for any kind of a brand. May I get a quick yes? And I'm going to introduce you guys the next subject, and the very, very important one. So I'll just go ahead and put this in bulletins. Amazing. Thank you so much. So guys, this is one. Now let's understand, this is the current industry requirement. How am I going to get into the industry? That's the most critical question. Now, guys, first and foremost, I don't know how much of research you've done about us, about Institute, about Vaibhav, that's me, about everything related to IIM skills. One great learning I would like to go ahead and give you guys is that we are very good sellers. Very good sellers means we are authentic sellers, okay? First and foremost, remember one thing, every institution and including me in this orientation class, our job is to first sell you. You are the one who drives our bread and butter. Every other person out there, they're trying to sell you, and my orientation class will be giving you an information around the exact content writing industry. Whatever I'm going to create next, remember one thing, this is how market works. And after this, there is no other way that you are going to get a job or freelancing career, and I will not be giving you any false information. This is one of the reasons that why we don't even have a single negative review, because we have list of only satisfied people or dissatisfied as well, but we return their money. And to validate that, before I open up my secret ingredient, I humbly request everybody to validate this part. Go on LinkedIn. Right here, IIM skills, search IIM skills here in the search box. Click on people. These are list of, I think you should click here, people. These are list of 20,000 plus people. Add any person you feel like, and just ask about us. You'll get the answer. More than enough. It's an open platform for all. Go there, ask, and figure out yourself that what they have done. Okay. Now, so as I said, let's talk about the brands, the organizations, each and everything. You are now clear what they expect. Now I'm going to pick up one point, that how all those people who are here to start with a job will get a job. How all those people who are here to start with a business or freelancing career, let's say work from home, how are they going to achieve that? So before I talk about it, I would like to understand the percentage of people, how many of you are here to start with a job, and how many of you are here to become a freelancer. So in the chat box, quickly write that I'm here to become, let's say, a professional to get a job. I would like to start work from home, freelancing. Kritika, work from home. Thomas, work from home. Asha, work from home. Swarali, work from home. Freelance Simran, work from home. Content agency for Rakshanda. Okay. Professional depending upon the remunerations. Okay. Work from home, Sejal. Okay, very good. Everybody is for work from home. Very good. Nobody is here to get a job. Everyone would like to go ahead and present themselves in Shark Tank India Part 2. Is it? Anybody else who would like to mention? Okay, so let me go ahead and first talk about the job part. Please pay attention. This is the most critical part of my orientation class. So when I talk about job, we have said brands are looking forward to hire you either to help them to get a sale, lead generation, or a business, right? Let's assume there is a company named Amazon, and iPhone 14 is being launched in India, and they would like to hire somebody to run ads with their digital marketing team and sell this product. They have a budget to spend 2 CR every month only for this particular product, right? On the other side, they would also like to rank their website for iPhone 14. Why so? Because most of the people will also click here with the iPhone, that's called through SEO results, right? And the other set of people are the one, those who will write Amazon.in, and on their portal, they are going to search for Amazon or iPhone 11. And am I correct? So for this case, anyone can do this job, correct? Now, how many of you really believe that a person who has done, let's only talk about IIM skills, no other institution. A person who has done a course from IIM skills, let's say for 1 month, followed by 3-month internship, this brand will trust and will give you their 2 CR or they'll move you in a team, those who are taking care of 2 CR budget to sell iPhone 11. Do you think that they are going to consider a fresher to spend this much amount? No. Do you think they will trust you blindly because you've done a course from an institution and you can perform the SEO practices and ensure that search engines are going to trust your brand and they're going to rank you and they're going to rank your page and they'll get a sale? How many of you really believe the fact that this will happen? I feel no. Let's be practical. They would rather hire somebody at 30K salary with 3 years of proven experience versus you as a fresher. How many of you are well aligned on the subject? Quick yes, no, maybe in the chat box. Am I making sense? I am definitely making sense. Let's talk about second number step. Step number 2. That's more important. So step number 2, my friend, is, and you don't have to name me where you have been to. My only question is, how many of you have really been to other institutions as well, other than IIM Skills, to inquire about the courses, and you've been promised that after our course, client from US, after our course, freelancing is the best career. After our course, you will be 100% getting a job. How many of you have been to others? That's okay. Those who have not, been to others, that's okay. You've been to others. Those who have, you can simply mention. I don't want to know the name. Very good. Thank you for sharing this. Now pay attention. You might have received this information that content writing is amazing, lucrative career. And once you learn content writing, you're eligible to go ahead and get a job. You're eligible to go ahead and start with a career. However, one fact that one should always remember, the person you're actually getting this counseling from, this guy, this girl, they speak as good as you guys. They write as good as you guys. The English part I'm talking about. They're eligible themselves to become a good writer and they are doing a sales job. If something is so great, I think salesperson should first quit that job and get into a lucrative career. And I'm sure nobody likes calling people, asking for money and then buying a product. Over the other side, you have a great opportunity. Just sit, relax somewhere on hills and then have laptop, sip a coffee, write for a US based client, earn 5,000 a day. That's a kind of an amazing life. Am I right? But that kind of a vision, because these YouTube videos, every other channel might have given you, and that's the way, because the more videos you watch, the higher money these guys earn. That's the process. They have to complete their target of 4,000 hours annually. Okay, to ensure that the consumer, the person, the person who's watching this video should watch at least 4,000 hours. So that's why they keep increasing the content. So please, now this session, this orientation will help you to understand this particular part, that how you are going to get a job and how you're going to start with the freelancing career. So my friends, first and foremost, whether you do my course or whether you do course from any other institution in the market, you're not going to get a job unless you don't have one thing called portfolio. How many of you are aware about what is this portfolio part? A portfolio is a person whosoever is actually applying for a job has done this job in the past. Means you're writing as an author for various brands. You are writing as an author for various brands. You have published a book. You're writing for big publication houses, let's say Times of India. You are doing each and everything. Let's say if it is a SOP job, you've done it. If it is about writing a press release, you've done it practically. And all these things are not done somewhere on a Word document. These things should be live. Your book should be live. Your article should be, as an author, should be live with various sites. Your Times of India article or your account should be live. Everything should be live. Understood? Clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. Now this portfolio is one thing that becomes your real resume. Because you have no clue. Tomorrow, Amazon will come or hire you. IIM Skills for lead generation will hire you. Or a political party or a big brand like Cadbury or XYZ, they are going to hire you for their brand building requirements. As a person, you need all these things. And if you don't have these things, you will not receive any such thing that's called job offers. And that's one of the reasons you go to our YouTube channel, and I request you speak with the people there on LinkedIn. You'll get the answer. Why are they placed with big organizations? Because we focus on the portfolio development part. How I will talk about it in next 5 minutes, where I'm going to introduce our Maggie secret ingredient. Maggie, you all know, 2 minutes noodle, Maggie. I'll talk about what we have here and how are we different. Everybody clear? Now, this is for the people who are here to get a job. Now, second type of people I've said, we have here is that all those who are here to start with a business, means freelancing career. First and foremost, my friends, remember one thing. All those people who are here to become a freelancer, work from home, you guys need portfolio. Along with this, you have to work 3 times harder than job people. Do you know why? You need to learn marketing. And if you do not know how to do marketing, you will not be able to sell anything. If you have leads, if you've done marketing, you're capturing lead, but you don't know how to sell, you will again end up with disappointment. Selling skills you should have. Understood? You must know how to deliver a product or service. Delivery skills you should have. If you have a big project, you must know HR skills. You must have taxation, finance skills. You must have overall a CEO. Whether you're a 1-person company or you're 10 people organization, you must have CEO based skill sets. If you have those, you are the winner. And if you do not have those, it's like you can cook the world's best pasta. Let's assume this. But unless you're not going to take your channel on YouTube, you're not going to become famous. So you may have great writing skills, my friend. But if you do not know these skill sets, you are not going to earn a money. And all the organizations out there, those who are promising you that get a work from truelancer.com, freelancer.com, these are freelance based sites. Believe my words, for one project, there are 1,000 people bidding. Try to go ahead and acquire one client. Trust my words, it's hard like anything. So if you have to understand, if I am dependent upon Just Dial for my leads, do you think I'll be able to go ahead and capture these many people? I am dependent upon my leads with my own blogs, with my own articles, with my own product pages. So you need to learn all these skill sets. And if you do not have these skill sets, freelancing is just a dream that you are going to watch. Nothing else. Fulfillment will never happen. Are you all with me? Quick yes, no, maybe. Able to relate? Am I making sense? Now, everybody, let me introduce the most important part, the secret ingredient that what we use here at IIM Skills. How we make you guys successful entrepreneurs, freelancers, or how we help people to get a job. Our focus is to ensure that every student who is participating in a content writing master course should be able to actually go ahead and receive a learning as per their requirement. So what we do, let's understand. We run a 4 weeks online classroom course. That's it. In first 16 hours, we consider every person a fresher. A fresher with 16 hours of learning will learn 25 types of content writing. These are those topics you're going to learn: how to write internet-based content, book publishing, SOP, white paper, mailer, brochure, all types of articles. Understood? So that you are industry ready. In the first 1 month program, you will understand basics of writing. That's it. In this first 1 month, we will ensure that every person learn how to write. Weekly feedbacks will be provided, and a call if in case there is any kind of a mistake that you have done with your delivery managers will happen, plus your trainers. So that before your next Sunday class, that we actually conduct classes every Sunday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. This is our class timing for 4 consecutive Sundays. Before next Sunday, you will receive a feedback for the previous week assignment. In 1 month, everybody is ready. Now you all can write. Then we will take one small test with us. And we will observe that whether you're eligible to get into the industry or not. Once that happens, you clear the test. Week after that, so after 5th week, from 6th week onwards, we divide our audience into two different categories. One is those who are here to get a job. Second one is freelancer, or let's say business. Understood? Freelance people, they are going to focus on the portfolio development part. That's it. Business people will only be focusing at portfolio development plus rest of the things. So what we do, we deliver every Sunday from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. a personalized delivery as per your objective, so that you develop your portfolio if you're here to get a job, and you learn marketing skills, selling skills, reach skills, development skills, every skill, so that you get into the market as per what you would like to achieve. And it is a recorded line. I'm going to make a promise and sue me if that doesn't happen. If you follow all the advices given by the faculties of IIM Skills, and if you still do not get a job after the 4th month of this program, full money return, 1.5x money return. If you follow all the advices given by us in the program, you will get or receive your first client in the training program as a freelancer, that you will capture from this website, from internet, not from any freelancer Odex and all. And one thing that's more important for you to accept is that, my lovely friends, it's definitely easy for me to mention one thing. You have to accept these facts, that I need 4 months complete commitment. It's easy for somebody to mention that, okay, guys, you will write a book. It takes time to write a book. We will say that you will write for 10 partners website so that you become an author there. It takes a lot of hard work. You will be writing for Times of India blog. This will take you to write. So writing takes its time. Research skills will take its time. So overall, this program will take time. Are you able to relate this? So how much time it will take? Exact 4 months of a hard work. And once you give this, you have a very, very stable financial life, whether it is work from home, whether it is a job. Everybody clear? Quick yes, no, maybe. Was it simple to understand? And my friends, I just would like to mention one thing. That's the only way market works. I can give you 25,000 plus people reference. That's not a number. If you will take a stadium, you need 2 different stadiums to make them sit. We have trained that much people. And you will understand that, yes, these people are authentic. And that's why we are stable in the market. We are able to run this business properly. Okay. Now I'm going to introduce you guys the next way, the next opportunity that as a writer, you can make money. This is only for those guys who have patience. Remember this. One is patience is the most important thing that is required in the next thing that I'm going to showcase. Second thing, a visioner. If you are somebody who is like, let's say who really lose his or her hopes within, let's say, weeks, months, like that, then this game is not for you. So if you can see something with the future, you are going to really win. So guys, I'm here to introduce you guys affiliate marketing. I am sure percentage of you might have heard around this word and percentage of you have never. So all those who are new, let me introduce what affiliate marketing is. There are 2 different ways to market today any product. How many of you have seen people doing those funny dancing and all there on Instagram channels? Sometimes you really enjoy and sometimes you feel bad for these people, right? Why are they dancing every day? Am I right? So what happened is that they are influencers basically, not remarketing. Influencers are those, what their job is, that they have, let's say, 50,000 plus people, they are following them. All right. I'll go to this person. Let's say they're talking about more of education related services. I will go to this influencer. I'll say that, see, let's say her name is Kritika. Kritika, why don't you promote IIM Skills for next 7 days? I'll give you 10K and you post around this institute. That's it. And they're going to do this job. Whether people buy or they don't buy after watching whatever post they've done, I am supposed to pay 10,000. I've already paid 10,000 rupees. So it's like a paid promotion they're doing. All right. How many of you have seen that Emily in Paris? There was one Netflix series, Emily in Paris. Anybody in the group? You have seen this, Rachita? Very good. Very good. Okay. So this Emily in Paris, there was one event by one manufacturer of cosmetic product. This girl had invited all the influencers to take, pictures there on Instagram. Lunch was organized, and where Emily said that, why don't you come back to our agency again? I forgot the name of the agency, but you remember that kind of a thing happened. That's season 1, not season 2. In that season 1, that particular part, whatever that lady was doing, that was influencer marketing. The opposite to it is affiliate marketing. Let's say there are professional writers, there are bloggers. Their job is to write an article, create a video or whatever. An affiliate company will give you one specific URL. Understood? If somebody will buy on that particular URL and will make a purchase, you as a person will get a commission from 10% to 100%. Yes. If somebody have sold 100 rupee product, you may get 100 rupee. Because that's a model, if it is a recurring model. So what's the learning? What is the opportunity? Opportunity is anything and everything that we see on internet. Anything and everything that we see there on internet is affiliated. 99% whenever we buy a product or a service is basically affiliated. Yes, that is true. Would you like to see this? How this particular game works? Okay, so how many of you, just mention one thing to me, guys, quickly. How many of you recently made any kind of a purchase in the last couple of months after researching about it from the internet? Anything? Anything? What was the term that you have used at that time? What was the term that you have used at that time? Some books. Can you please mention, Sejal, what exactly as a term you have used? Search for best earbuds. Very good. This was the search volume. Search for the best earbuds. I'm sure you must have searched for, let's say, best earbuds for any kind of a budget or something. Can you just tell me exactly, Rashmi, what was the exact term? I needed KVPY exam based book. Can you mention that price range as well? So I search for it. I get it. Best earbuds. Can you please also mention the price range? What exactly? I need to know the term. Best earbuds below 3,000. This exactly you have searched, right? By any chance, do you remember that you might have searched for Times of India? Have you read this article? Times of India, New Indian Express, Digit, Tech Radar, 91 Mobile. By any chance, you have searched for any of these articles or you have read these articles? Top 5 content writing books. Okay, Rachita. Anybody? Rashmi, can you please mention this? I read few articles recommending earbud. Okay. I hypothetically believe that you might have read New Indian Express, famous news agency, right? This particular article you might have read. Okay. I assume, or any article that you can check there. Skull Candy Dime True Wireless Earbud. If you click here by any chance, can you see this? This link, can you see reference from this link until here? It is tag is equivalent to express deal link ID. This is affiliated URL. If you buy this company will earn how much, 10% commission. This company. Understood? You are checking for iPhone 11. Let's say you're Googling a term called iPhone 11. If you're doing a Google search, you are actually interested to study about iPhone. Have you ever thought GSM Arena based website, why do they write reviews? This is a brand advertisement. These are all affiliated URLs. If I click here, can you see this? If you buy, they will earn 1% commission. For mobile device, they earn 1%. Now see, these are very, very big companies. If I will name you these companies, trust my words, you will never be able to understand the overall game, that how big the market is. Just ask yourself, if I'll ask you to just write review about something, let's say home-based kitchen appliances. Just think about it. Home-based kitchen appliances. That's it. You have to just write reviews about them. On an average, in a month, how many reviews one can write? Each one of you. Hypothetically, 5. Let's say you have one, let's say pressure cooker. You can write about your pressure cooker. Then you can write about, let's say, air conditioner that you're using, television you're using, speaker, mobile device, like this. You can also create a video around that. You can do everything, right? Can I get quick yes, no, maybe? Maximum 5. On an average, I'm saying once in 7-8 days. Okay. Let's pick up a website that's very, very non-famous one. So let's search for best, let's say, mixer grinders, because most of the people, they pick up these types of terms. Let's say, no, this is big site, Amazon big site, big site. Kitchen Bay is a small site. We can pick this. Kitchen Arena, small site. We can pick this. Okay, energy conversion device, small site. Best home deal, small site. Any of these, Inspire, Ion. We can pick this, Best home deal. Let's pick this. I'll go and copy this website URL here. And I'm going to copy and paste this URL here now. Now read this. Best mixer grinders in India. This particular website has linked every product, best product, link code this with this particular website, okay? How many visitors do they receive on a monthly basis? We should also check that. 6,332. How many visitors? 6,332. This is monthly traffic. Because it's a very small website. That's why I'm showcasing this type of website so that every person can relate with this type of a website. If I'll give you number of big websites, those who are driving millions of people, that's a wrong image to actually set in anyone's mind. Let's check so far how many articles they have created. So if you write like this, sitemap.xml, after any website, you will be able to check their sitemap. Means you will be able to actually observe how many articles they have so far produced if they have created this sitemap here. So far, this blog has only 77 articles. How many articles? 7 in front of you. That's it. You can just read them, validate them whenever you have time. Let me give this particular thing to everybody. They are selling Amazon related affiliate products. Amazon affiliate program. How much commission are they giving? 9 to 10% on a sale of one product. You can again check this part. I've given you their affiliate URL as well to know that how much do they give on every product or based on products. Okay, close this, close this. What was the overall thing? 6,300, right? 6,300 people, they're able to drive on a website called Best Home Deal after writing seven articles. This seems to be like hardly 1 or 2 year old blog, not more than this. Everybody quick, yes. Are we doing the same or a proper maths here? Hypothetically, I know affiliate because I've been running affiliate channels. I'll show you right away. Hypothetically, on an average, 3 to 5% is a conversion with affiliates, but we will take 1% conversion for this website. 1%. So means 63 people only are buying the product right now after clicking on each and every URL given by these guys. 1% people, that's it. Clear, quick, yes? On an average, they're selling a product. On an average, they're selling a product, let's check that. That cost around more than 2 to 3,000 rupees, not lesser than this. For example, if I click here on this URL, the product average cost, this is very expensive, by the way. We'll take a hypothetical number. Let's say 5,000 is what they are selling on an average product range. Cool. After selling a product that costs people 5,000 rupees, 9 to 10% as a commission is what they get. So they get 500 bucks. So if I actually calculate a number here, INR to USD, I'll say that 500 USD is like $6. So I'll take $5 per sale is what this particular blog makes. That's it. So you just multiply 63 by $5, $315 as of today this blog is making. Can I write this number? 315. Sorry, not here. 315. Today this blog makes around 24,000 rupees after writing how many articles? 77. Able to relate? Quick yes. They have done this job now. They have written these 77 articles. Number of articles, if they will increase, traffic will increase. If down the line, after 2 years or 3 years, traffic goes up to 1 lakh, they have 500 plus articles. This income will grow. And with this income, this is something you don't have to work like every day. This particular channel will grow forever. And the more content this blogger will produce, this person will make money. So as I said in the beginning, what I said, patience. Patience is the most important thing for affiliates. And you don't have to sell like us every day. It's once content is there, it is ranking, it will rank. You just have to update the content, let's say once in 6 months, and you're good. And just to show you, best washing machine, let's say this is what is the keyword example. Now people may actually think, how many people they search for a term called best washing machine? 27,100. Best washing machine in India, 33,100. Which is the best washing machine in India? This much. Can you see? And this is just Indian market. You can go at a global scale too. What it takes to become an affiliate? Nothing. Email ID, that's it. Anything and everything that you guys can see there on the internet today is affiliated. Let me show you another part. You are searching for best machine learning course example. Can you see all these articles? 1, 2, Medium is not affiliated. 1, 2, this is not affiliated. 3, not affiliated. Affiliated, not affiliated. Affiliated, not affiliated. Quora. Affiliated. Let me just showcase. Learn data science. This article talks about Coursera. Click here. You will be redirected to an affiliate link. Can you see this? Content, Medium, link share. I myself is actually running various affiliate channels. Advisor Uncle belongs to me. Course Deco belongs to me. Vaibhav Kecker, Vaibhav K belongs to me. Digital Coaches India. belongs to us. Digital courses, yes. Course near you. Belongs to us. All these websites are affiliated sites. If you're clicking here that these affiliate sites, of course we are promoting our own programs, but if you click at any other courses that we do not offer in the market, let's say drop shipping course we don't offer, but we would like to go ahead and sell other programs. So let's say if you will click on these URLs, these are other advertisements that we are running. And don't go by the number that if you're earning 70 rupees per sale. No, you must go by the volume. Getting my point? This particular, just this one blog, this blog drives 50 lakh rupees sales every month. Only Advisor Uncle blog. Yes, that's true. How and what? That's a long subject. I'll get into the conversion ratios and all. I don't want to, but yes, that's true. Are you all able to relate? As a writer, there are hundreds of ways that one can make money, but everything will take time and practice. It is, and I really don't want any person whosoever is planning to learn content writing should fall in a trap of that. There are people who commit a lot, but they deliver less. We are those who always ask others to first promise to themselves, not us, that you're ready to take actions, because this is something for us as a faculty. It's easy because we already achieve all these things. Right? For you, you have to do it. You have to write articles. You have to produce. You have to set up your portfolio too. You have to start an affiliate channel too. So all such things will take time, practice, patience, and energy. Money is not required, but energy is what you need to give. And that's more precious than money today. We are all clear? Quick yes, maybe. Clear, everybody? So far, things are all clear. So we are moving to the final step. I'm going to talk about why IIM skills and then open Q&A round. Okay. Okay, so one such objective, one such reason that you can consider IIM skills is our training program is 100% objective driven. Job people, you're going to work towards your career. Business people, you're going to work towards your business development. That's it. We do not deliver any kind of a training program in a way that we are just delivering it for the sake of that we have to complete the course. We ensure that you achieve your goals, right? It's 100% practical learning. Proper feedback structure is there. Rest, you can talk to my alumni and they are going to answer. 100% trainer support throughout the period. There is no mediator between you and us. Let's say there are two faculties. So there are no mediators between you and us. You are stuck, call us. You want to speak with us, you want to take us again on Zoom anytime between the week, we are available. Lifetime access to our LMS. All the sessions promised, all the tools promised, everything you're going to get in this LMS. This particular LMS that I'm actually showcasing you right now has each and every information related to the class recording, weekly task, tools that we offer, class PPT, presentations that we will use, examinations, scripts of each and everything, free download tools, every such thing is available here. All right. And you're going to get lifetime access for the live sessions and recording both. So you would like to repeat our course again and again, do that. If you would like to go ahead and appear for a recorded session, that is also possible. The rest is all selling tricks. I don't want to get into that. Just to brief, 26 hours of live lectures are there. These are conducted Sundays, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. 16 hours of training period lecture and 10 hours of internship period lecture. You get these many tools, freelance opportunity, dedicated placement cell. You will be prepared for US-based certification from HubSpot and then IIM Skills certification, and we are recognized by Government of India. Our logo of government will be there on the certificate copy that you can check. Internship, anyone can do with the flexible hours. There are no such thing that you are bound to sit for 4 hours, 5 hours. Go with your choice. Internship lectures happen every Sunday from 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. Those are evening lectures. If you miss any session, you're going to actually get recording. On the other side, please walk through with this. You're going to get this 3 months guaranteed internship. You're going to launch, if you are here to launch your agency, launch that. You will get free lifetime support, consulting, technical. We will help you to develop and ensure that you design your portfolio, properly. You're going to publish your book in the training period. You are going to get author access to write for Times of India Readers blog. You're going to write your first PR in the training period, and the program will cost you 12,900 plus 18% tax. Total cost is 15,222. Effectively from 10th of March onwards, we are increasing 1,000 plus taxes price for the same course. Given everything is increasing, so it's time for us to also go ahead and do a little change here in the price. Batch starts on 27th of March. This has enough seats available right now. Let's not get into a tricky sales thing. We have roundabout many seats. So because we've just launched it last weekend, we started our 27th batch. All those who are planning to start with it are requested to reserve their seats if they would like to save their 1,000 plus taxes extra. So this is the URL given. You can get yourself on board, and I'm open to take your Q&A round. If anybody would like to go ahead and and get unmuted, please write number 9 in the chat box. My numerologist said that 9 is my lucky number, so that's why I've asked. And I'll unmute you, Vinod, in a second. Aarti, can I first take a sip of water and then answer? Would like to know more about internship. I think I've answered that. Sunday, 8 p.m. till 9 p.m. 10 classes. Weekly tasks will be given, and that's for you. And that's not for me. You're going to get weekly tasks. You will be working upon your portfolio development and everything with the help of these tasks. Let me unmute Vinod. Vinod. When does the next batch starting? 27th of March. Rakshanda. Vinodji, you are unmuted.
Yeah, I will just want to check. See, I am completely from a different background, but this is my interest. So if I take up this particular content writing as, suppose as a future career, okay.
Right.
If I put in 4 months of this content writing course and then
Right.
go in for it, so I would start as a fresher.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the great part. See, let me explain. So of course, what's our focus is that instead of you getting into 10 articles for other website, you at least get into at least, let's say 20, 30, 50.
Okay.
Option is that you present yourself that you're already known in the market. When you actually create your author profile, when you publish a book, Google also gives you acknowledgement like an author. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's say when you Google a term, let's say IIM skills here, right? What do you get here? Let's say this. Now, can you see this particular thing? In my case, I have entrepreneur profile. That's something known as Google Knowledge Panel. All right. Okay. Now, this is being created by Google. It's automatically. But on the other side, if you look at this, he's my friend Bhavik from Right. He's a world's famous writer. Plus, he runs famous content writing agency. Now, can you see this? He's a writer. So this particular knowledge panel he has received because of this particular book that he has published. Okay. So once you publish this, you get this. All right. Okay. And you present yourself, you're a brand in the market. Okay. That's the answer. Okay. And and that's our job. That's our job to make sure that you publish the book, you get these things done. Right. So your present, you are bad or you're poor. That's you're the greatest in the world. It's all about that how you're going to market yourself. As I said initially, it's not just about developing a portfolio. We have to showcase people that portfolio that we are good, we are best. And in the context here, we means you. Okay. Okay. That you are the best writer. And if you will not hire me, then you're doing a biggest mistake. So this is what you have to ensure that you get that.
Okay. And secondly, you had mentioned you need to put in, a lot of hours into this. So what I was just thinking is because I am a working professional.
In a week, let me just answer this. 4 hours of training is what you should attend. Yes. Along with this, commit yourself at least 6 to 7 hours. That's it.
Okay. So for the 4 months you're talking about.
Yes. So every week 10 hours you have to give. So 40 hours in a month you have to give to this training to make big out of it.
Okay. Okay. And this particular field of writing that you need to go into is depending upon your interest, your skills.
That we will discuss. That we will discuss in our lesson number 1 to help you to evaluate which niche is better for you. Because in the end, people end up with a lot of challenges that they go, let's say, clueless that what they are supposed to create content around. So that's something, a critical subject. We will be doing a research on that, and then we will be explaining that you pick up one or not.
Okay. And I'm getting into worst case scenario. Suppose you get into the course and you think that this is not your cup of tea.
After lesson number one, you can apply for a refund, complete money return.
After lesson number one.
Typically, it's opposite to it, that people ask for more and more information. Don't worry. Today, we have just learned in 1 hour that what it is. Once you will get into the market, you will have a lot of surprising learning today. Okay, so in the lesson today, you might have felt that, okay, this is the way today internet-based world is working. Am I correct?
Correct.
So now, this was one side of it. I can showcase right away. There are so many ways one can make money.
Okay.
And your core objective is to make money.
Mhm.
Internet makes you today one personality that, so it's like, if I'm into a job, I have to go there every time. What if I've gone there once, and after that I don't have to repeat that job again, and I'll still get a money? The beauty of internet is, once a job is done properly, that will give you money. You have to just add another job, another exercise. So I mean, we're going to explore a lot more. So just wait and relax. Rest to validate what you've done for the others. LinkedIn is there. I would like to give you open platform to talk to those guys.
And is there any particular, you need to be good in English, the language, or some grammatical,
There
or
are
you would.
there are great tools today, Grammarly, Hemingway app, and a lot more that will help you to explore if there is any kind of mistake. So that's not a problem. If you're
So you
scoring
don't
for
need to be
67,
a excellent writer or something like that.
no. And internet says, especially search engine companies, the more easy language that you're going to write, we are going to appreciate that. See, if somebody has to open a dictionary while reading something that you have written, right? That will, in the end, that person will go ahead and lose an interest. So you have to write a language, a 10th class student, or a person who is, let's say, a scholar who can understand easily. So there are not many myths like this that you will actually remove in the internship period.
Okay. And one last question: in case I need to select the job, part of it, what would be the most senior-most position in the content field that you can go?
So that depends, depending upon the organization.
Okay.
Depending upon the organization. So, you start with executive, then manager, then strategist, and then in the end, that's your own company, that's CEO.
Oh, oh. Thanks, Rama.
My pleasure. My pleasure. Anand. Thank you. Okay, who else said 9? Rashmi ji. Sorry, can you please mute yourself back? Miss Rashmi Agarwal.
Hello.
I'll answer that. Yes, Rashmi ji, hi.
Hi. Actually, a lot of things which you have explained were more related to uh, marketing, advertising. I mean, in a different way, but creating sales and all. I have actually worked on this field for a while, and it was more related to editing of, writing briefs and abstracts and. Editing the content and putting it in a way which is easily accessible to the people who access the web. So, does this course, involve some kind of that info or training?
No, I think so.
Or anything?
Let me explain. So in this lesson, the objective of the orientation was to ensure people to understand market objectives. That was step number 1. Then how are you going to get into the market, and how do we help? So in the process, we have mentioned in the lesson number 1, that's 1 month of training, we teach you how to write. So this includes how to write articles, proper articles, SOP papers, how to improve, or you can say write a proper statement of purposes, press releases, books, all such things. After learning how to write, this particular objective-based people are not going to give you work until unless you have not done it practically. So I said in the next 3 months, We ensure that you show this work, make your real resume with the help of your portfolio, and you go live with these types of work. So that this objective part, people can see, okay, this is the right person. He or she has done this work for other brand. So that happens here. My orientation don't relate it with what we are going to teach in the program. This orientation was that how and what you're going to get in the training program. Obviously, if it is a writing course, it is a writing course, but I cannot just leave people. What went wrong with your school and colleges? They made you educated, but they've not given you employability. I'm saying
they're not given the.
you get education, but you also get what next? You get placed, you get business, because now you are adult. You would like to go ahead and earn what? Money,
Work.
dollars. So I am actually telling you that you get all the thing here in this particular program, and that's what my secret ingredient is. And that's no more a secret ingredient, given it is a recorded session, and this will go live there on YouTube. So my competitors are going to watch this. Understood, everybody?
Yeah.
Are you also clear, ma'am?
Yes, I'm a bit clear.
Super. For
Actually,
any
in this month, I mean, when the course is starting, I'll not be available in the city. I'll be, I mean, traveling.
you can discuss that with my team member. His name is
Shiva. Okay.
That you can discuss with him. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Rashmi.
Yep.
Thomas, there are tools such as website designing tool, SEO related tool. There are paid WordPress themes that we are going to provide you. There is a security plugin to ensure that your content is safe and everything. So there are a list of tools. My colleague Shiva will mail you. These are all premium tools. If you go in the market to buy the license, it is chargeable. Through us in this LMS, you're going to get license key and access to those tools. Aarti, let me unmute, but we have to close the class by 4:25, given I have another session. So let me unmute Aarti. Asha, meanwhile, can you type your question if that works so that we can save our time? Yes, Aarti, you're unmuted.
Hi. So the course will commence on Sundays, right? So will it be a Zoom session, Google Meet, something?
Zoom.
All right. And how many participants generally are there in the course?
30, 5 old participants, those who have shifted themselves. So overall 35 students.
All right. Okay, thank you.
Welcome, ma'am. Ms. Asha, let me also unmute you. You can also ask a question now. We do not provide Kritika domain name and hosting. That's your private property. You need to buy. But we give you a software to practice WordPress. And till the time you're not sure, you are not going to lose the money on that part. Don't worry. If you are interested to buy a free hosting that is available with AWS, a domain name in any case will cost you. But if you would like to buy .in domain name for free, you have to use your PAN number, apply for Zoho Startup. They give free domain name as well. You are unmuted, Ms. Asha. There are
hello.
We can discuss.
Can you hear me, Vaibhav?
I can hear you very well, ma'am.
Okay. So actually, first of all, the demo session was really nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
Secondly, I wanted to ask is that the sessions that you'll be taking from 27th of March. So will you be taking, or is there any other lecturer or trainer who will be teaching us?
So there are two different faculties. That's Vaibhav and Roma. All right.
Okay.
Both of them will be leading their, training programs. I'm going to lead around research, website based internet content, and technology related things. Marketing related topics are all going to be led by me. Roma will be taking care of SOP, article writing for PRs, book writing part. Book publishing will be taken care by me. Writing part will be taken care by her. So we are going to discuss and drive that will lead what. So every week you are going to get a calendar around that.
Okay, so another quick question is that, so once we, go on with the course, like if you want the feedback, as you said, we'll get weekly feedback. So if I want to, I'm a bit struggling between the niche that I have to select, like for book writing or blog content writing, or newsletter writing. So will you be assisting with that as well?
Direct me. You will be calling me and we'll discuss that part. I'll solve. I'll understand you, who you are, your background, and then I'll pitch you that you do this.
Okay.
So as I said, pure direct mentorship.
Okay, that's good.
No mediator between you and or like I say, students and the faculty.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Vaibhav.
You're most welcome, Miss Asha. Okay, superb, guys. Then thank you so much. I hope this session was valuable. May I please get yes from all those who are planning to start with 27th batch so that Shiva from our team can set the alignment accordingly. And then you are all requested to give me a quick feedback. How was your experience with me in this session? Believe me or believe me not, just one advice, one feedback, one promise to all. If you join us, we really ensure that you are going to get the delivery. Okay. At the same time, if you're dissatisfied, if you're not happy, a promise that we're not going to keep the money. But please read the refund policy. Don't come back after fourth month and then say that I'm not happy. No, that's not the way. See, understand that of course, I'm selling you right now. That's my job, right? That's my job. If I'll not sell, how will I drive this organization? But we only sell authentically. This is one thing that we have been following since years. So all now, it's all your call. Go ahead, proceed. If you would like to discuss, you would like to speak with the alumni, talk to them, you'll get the answer that yes, these people are different. We are just dealing into 5-6 programs today, but these 5-6 programs, we are taking care of every person who's joining us with a great spirit, with a great commitment that they have trusted us. So it's our job to ensure that they get what they want. Legal things. Okay. So now, guys, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for participation and giving your valuable 1 hour. Thank you for the great feedback. I hope you all enjoyed this session. And I am looking forward to welcoming every person in the upcoming lectures. For any help, Shiva is there. Shiva is a great guy. He will help you. He'll assist you. And if you would like to go ahead and connect with us anytime, you can write on info@iimskills.com. I will personally be giving you a call to discuss your doubts. Okay. So now you have to give me goodbye, see you, tata, bye bye. Reason being, I have another class at 4:25. So thank you so much for your valuable 1 hour, 22 minutes to us. You guys were awesome. You enjoy your day, and let me close the session now. Thanks.